Merry Penguinmas. Hi. Look, I moved out of Jersey City. Now I'm in my space in Lyndhurst. And it was a very stressful couple months. Since packing up and moving out is one thing. That's bad enough. Then when you get to your new place, you got to unpack and reorganize yourself. Well, it was all done in the middle of the holiday season. And I didn't know whether I wanted to bring some Christmas cheer to my new space. But I decided to put a pause on everything and decorate, so I could bring some cheer to myself. So this is I wanted to show you. This is my front door. When I come home, this is what greets me, which makes me happy. Gives me a smile on my face as soon as I get in. I have a Snoopy welcome mat, a Merry Christmas Snoopy welcome mat. And then I've got Snoopy Santa. He greets me when I get home. So I come in and I get a smile on my face as soon as I get home. That's what I like. I like Christmas cheer. I like decorating for Christmas. So even though it was a rush job because I just got here, this is what I've got. So I have a homage to my New York Jets, my favorite football team ever. I love them. I have a Snoopy stocking, Snoopy's Christmas stocking. And speaking of Snoopy, get a load of this. Watch. Another Snoopy. That's pretty cool. And then I've got here my penguin cover for my favorite chair. Another penguin. Ho, 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 Santa Claus. With some Christmas cards. Let's see. Got Santa here. And, of course, it wouldn't be Christmas without the Grinch. One of my favorite Christmas stories of all time, how the Grinch stole Christmas. And the Grinch man himself, right here. Ho, ho, Santa. And, of course, you know I love my penguins, of course. Penguin family and their snow globe. And let's see. Here is another penguin. Macy's Snoopy, the Macy's mascot Snoopy. How about that? That actually came from my father many years ago, who worked for Macy's. And get a load of this. Some Christmas cards. Christmas card from a very special friend. And Olaf! You gotta have Olaf! Love my Olaf! And the tree. Now underneath the tree, I want to talk about this for a second. We've got a little penguin, of course. And this Christmas card was homemade by a very good friend of mine. She loves the fact that I love penguins, so she got a Santa Claus holding two penguins, and it says on the card, Merry Christmas, Rocco, right in the middle. Very cool. That's a real Santa Claus with two penguins and a card. Underneath the tree also, I have my New York Jets, another New York Jets. And this is very special. This is a Snoopy, a NASA Snoopy. Snoopy's now the mascot for NASA. And this is an actual Christmas ornament of the official NASA Snoopy. And there's his NASA insignia. And I got him in a prominent place on my tree. And this here is a beautiful piece of pottery that was handcrafted by Sue Nottingham, one of my favorite people in the world. It's a bluebird, and it's an ornament, and it was handcrafted by her, created by her, and painted by her. So I kept it preserved inside the package because I just love it so much. I don't want to ruin it, but it's underneath the tree in a prominent place. And of course, I got gold penguins, my gold penguins, and another penguin. And over here, another homage to the Jets, another penguin. Get the theme, pretty penguiny. And I want to show you this. This here is the nativity scene that I have. 3 wise men and the nativity. I want to talk about that for a second. All right. This nativity set came from Aunt Teresa and Aunt Loretta in Jersey City. This is their official nativity set. They've had this set, I think, for at least 58 years, probably a lot longer than that. I'm alive for 58 years, and it's been in their house forever. And so I used to, when I was a kid, I used to come over the house, and whenever they had this set up, I would play with the nativity figures. I treated them like action figures. And of course, we got Mother Mary, Superstar Mary. We got Joseph. We got a Joseph. And of course, we have the star of the show, Jesus, baby Jesus, baby Jesus. And then we have the 3 wise men here, the Magi. There they are. Now, I used to come over to go to Jersey City ever since I was a kid, since I was practically born. I remember as far back as 2 and 3 years old, going to the nativity scene here in Jersey City and playing with these very figures for all these years. I think they've had it for even at least 60 years, probably more. But I used to play. I never played with baby Jesus because I knew better. But I always played with the wise men and the animals. I love the animals. Here's my donkey. Love the donkey. How about that? Love my donkeys. Then there is the lambs. I played with the lambs growing up, but my favorite animal to play with was always the bull or the cow, whatever you want to call it. Actually, it's a bull, but it doesn't have horns. It used to have horns. If you'll notice, there are holes in her ears, behind her ears. That's because this cow was a bull and it had horns. Now, the horns were made out of like aluminum, like a slinky kind of aluminum. They were twisted and turned, and that's what they were like. They were like slinkies, but they were strong, and so they stood up. So they had 2 horns made out of aluminum. And what I used to do is I used to play with them, and I used to stretch them out and twist them. After so many years of twisting and playing with them, the horns fell off. So I broke the horns. So the bull became a cow. But this is my favorite, and good old me as a child, I just couldn't help myself. I treated these things like action figures, and that's what happened to them. Now, this set used to have a stable, a wooden stable, big wooden stable that these would go in. Of course, I played with the stable so much, I think I broke it. So Aunt Teresa threw that out. That stable is long gone. Now, we also had another figure here. It was a shepherd carrying a lamb on his shoulder. And he was here, but I think I played with him too much, and I think I broke the shepherd. So that's gone. So as a kid, like I said, I treated these like action figures. These are like Star Wars action figures before there were any action figures. So that's what I did. But this is this set is a very sentimental value to me. That's why I wanted to keep it, and I will always treasure it. And I don't play with it anymore, although I do like to pick up the cow every once in a while and talk to the cow. I love this cow. This was my favorite animal, and my second favorite was the donkey. Gotta have a donkey. Anyway, that's the deal. And I just wanted to show you this nativity set from Jersey City. It was Aunt Loretta's for at least 60 years, I would say, probably more.